Hi everyone, this is Faisal Muhammad, and in this video, I'm going to explain about Apache Hadoop Data Lake. So let us proceed with it. First of all, we will learn about what is Apache Hadoop and what is Hadoop. Hadoop ecosystem is an open source software which is developed by Apache Software. It's a software. This framework is used for solving problems related to big data and computations. It uses the MapReduce model for processing the distributed data. And the two main components of the Hadoop ecosystem are MapReduce model and HDFS, it is Hadoop Distributed File System. Proceeding to the next slide, what are the components of Hadoop distributed file system? Like it is the storage unit in Hadoop. It stores data in distributed format. It can be distributed in a specific format, and the name of the node in which HDFS is called the master node, and the data which is the data node of the is called slaves. So components of Hadoop being the Hadoop MapReduce. So the MapReduce phase are two different phases. In map phase, it splits the data into keys, which is identifiable, recognized by the software. And the next step, it moves on to the reduce step where it implements the logic to process the data. Hadoop Yarn. Yarn stands for yet another resource negotiator. It is built on top of HDFS. Yarn performs job scheduling. It basically acts as an operating system for Hadoop. So what is data lake? And since you can see in the figure, like data lake, where what do you mean by lake? Lake is something which stores everything into it. So it is a repository that can store huge amounts of data. In terms of computer, in terms of software language, data lake is something which stores the data of a particular project or whatever, which type of data, like structured or unstructured. In the data lake, each data is assigned a unique identifier log. In a data lake, the data is not transformed until it is used or analysis. So Hadoop is a technology and data lake is an architecture with which we can create a Hadoop data lake. What are the advantages of Hadoop data lake? It has wide range of analytical tools. It can store structured or unstructured data and process that data and finally store it. It has various techniques to analyze the data as well. So let us come on to the architecture of data lake. What is the architecture? What it comprises of? The data sources may be like multiple documents. First, it comprises of the components like sources, data processing layer, and the targets. So sources may be sources of data, like it may be multiple documents, IoT sensors, SaaS application, business application, or any type of logs, which is ETL to data processing layer. What is ETL? It exports, transforms, and loads into the processing layer, where the information is being indexed upon the rank, upon the score of the data. It is being indexed, and the data is split into metadata, and through the replications it has been what you call processed. As I told before, MapReduce phase. Map phase is like it converts the data into logic key values, and the reduce phase, it analyzes the data. So this phase is a MapReduce phase. What is like from ETL to the data processing layer by application program interface API, where two programs, two softwares, two applications can talk to each other in processing the data. What is the targets? Targets like it's an like data warehouses. It is a like enterprise data warehouses where the collection of data, it is a collection of data, and where business information is being produced, where like it centralizes the business information. It is called the enterprise data warehouse. So this is the basic architecture of the Apache Hadoop. Like I've discussed before, the source, the data processing layer, and target. What is the target? What are the source data sources? Maybe like anything like business application, like IoT sensors, multiple documents, and data processing layer. As I've told previously on the previous slide, as I have explained it about, and the target where the visualization tools have been used, and like after processing the data, it is sent to the target application where the information, like business information, is being centralized. So like where how Apache Hadoop is helping large organizations to deliver enterprise data lake, like cheap scalability. It has the ability to store huge amounts of data at a low price, and also you pay for the service. What service you utilize, you pay only for that. And it provides an adaptable data layer which allow new processing engines to utilize. The data is more secure. Data lake agility enables advanced analytical methods to process the data. And like cloud-based data lakes are faster to implement, and it's easier to scale up as per the business needs. So that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.